The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 280 pounds, Goldberg.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go. If you think it's hot outside, just wait for the opening bell. This one's going to be blistering.
And his opponent, accompanied by Paul Heyman, from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat tonight. Both of these superstars look geared up and ready to go. Doesn't appear to be showing any signs of intimidation heading into this one. Well, not that I actually thought we would see any.
Stay vertical after the belly-to-belly suplex.
One of the best moves ever to take your opponent off his feet.
Not the first time we've seen this move tonight. On the back of his head. Whoa, take a look at that. We haven't seen that one tonight.
I love something new.
King, you've gone to war with some powerhouses. Two questions. One, how do you feel Goldberg compares to other all-time strongmen? And two, how do you beat him?
I like his chances here tonight, Michael. I know I'm not breaking any news here, but when it comes to singles competition, he really has what it takes.
I still can't believe that they pay me to be a part of the WWE landscape.
Me either.
Go ahead, pinch me. Oh, no, wait. Do it later.
I like what I'm seeing here from Brock Lesnar. He's simply reminding him that he's here. It's pretty obvious just from looking at him that Brock Lesnar is one of the most finely conditioned athletes in WWE, probably ever.
Yeah, he looks like he's been cut from stone, Michael, doesn't he? I mean, 6'3", almost 300 pounds of pure muscle. And it's no illusion, Brock really does have power that's second to none.
He looks a bit off his game here, but not for a second do I expect him to back down now.
And it looks to me like neither of these guys are showing signs of pulling away here.
Well, it's hard to argue that, but I'd say this one could go either way. And now, Brock Lesnar under attack. You know, on top of the raw power of Brock Lesnar that you mentioned, his technique, especially on the ground, is also fantastic. If he gets you on the mat and in a submission lock, forget about it.
He clearly has confidence in that move.
Yeah, he's done it enough.
Jeez, that'll send your inside scrambling all over the place.
No kidding, this guy's a mess.
Look at the beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Look up intimidation. You'll see his picture by it.
That unparalleled groundwork of the beast is a large part of what made him a champion in college. You've got to be good on the ground at that level, and Brock was the best. Still is, in fact. That pain could be dull, achy, sharp, or stabbing. This might be a case of all the above.
I agree. Dull, achy, sharp, and stabbing.
My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe. Brock Lesnar making his statement as we speak.
That arm is taking quite a punishment. If an opponent exhibits a weakness for a specific move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
Why not? If it's working, don't change it.
What a vicious elbow attack. These guys are giving it absolutely everything they've got.
They're not holding anything back, and I love it. Submission holds locked in, and he's in big trouble.
Whoa! And he fights his way out.
He may be in the best physical condition I've ever seen him in. He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff.
Submission locked in tight. This could do it.
Oh, man. Does that look painful?
This is serious gut check time. And he escapes the hold.
Looks like he's pinpointing the back.
Oh, he missed. Oh, nobody home that time. Goldberg getting it done consistently here.
Trying to get under his opponent's skin with this one.
Just look at this. You can see the results from that move. A nice inverted suplex there.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
Oh, he's in trouble now.
Better watch out. Goldberg is fired up now.
Yeah, anything can happen now. Man, that belly-to-belly was better than the last.
Yeah, that was incredible. And they may have made a mistake thinking that Lesnar was finished. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment. Will this be it?
I think he's got it. And that one hurt his hand. He hits a sweet combination. I'm not sure if he knows where he is right now.
Punishing attack on the body.
Oh, submission. The hold's locked in.
What a match! This is a scenario where if you're on the receiving end like he is, you think Murphy's Law has arrived.
Yeah, expect the worst.
When you reach this level of aggression, there's no going back, King.
Oh, there's no stopping this guy. A reversal from Goldberg.
There's no stopping this 6'4", 285-pounder. He's a powerhouse of the likes we've never seen before, and very well may never see again.
His midsection taking a lot of damage here. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Well, that's a strategy you have to always have in the back of your head, Cole. If you ever see a weakness in your opponent, you got to jump on it.
Few superstars are as dominant as this guy.
Whether you like it or not, this type of tactic is so smart. It leaves you completely open to attack. And he rolls out, buying himself some breathing room.
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
Perhaps. It's happening, Cole, right before your very eyes. Getting back into the ring now. The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
And he's heading back in.
I can't blame him.
Dishing out some serious punishment. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
And I hope we can get a doctor out here as a precaution. Damaged ribs like that can make it hard. What a move! Whoa! How did that happen to the beast? Well, this might be the worst.
Could this be it?
I think so. What are you doing? We got a match going on here.
Nothing fancy from him there. That was all raw power.
Nothing like a great body slam. Classic.
There's some more, in fact. It looks like we're going to see what kind of pain they can inflict out here on the floor.
Boy, he is really tired now. That tank of his has to be reading empty.
It has to be, King. But I still don't see him giving up.
Back in the ring now.
He was able to reverse that. He sees it.
Lesnar.
Count to 20. This is insane. Does this building have a curfew? I feel like we might...
The referee's calling for the bell. The match is over.
Here's your winner, Brock Lesnar.
That's a big win, although there was a moment there. The man who beat the streak is prepared to strike again and annihilate his opponent. Whether it's the F5 or the Kimura lock, the result will be the same. A crushing defeat at the hands of the Beast incarnate.
When these two powerhouses clash, it's about pride and marking your territory. Like two kings of the jungle battling for ultimate supremacy.
Mano a mano. One fall will decide it.
Regardless, we and the rest of the WWE world are in for a night to remember.
Let's touch on Brock Lesnar a bit.
It's going to take a lot to beat him tonight, Michael. From what I've been told, he's been spending extra hours in the gym in anticipation of getting in the ring with this guy.
No big man like Lesnar should be able to move the way he does. He's a freak of science.
Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. Don't be surprised if he shrugs it off and comes back more motivated than ever.
And at this point, it looks to me like this match is as even as it could get.
Oh, it's been a great match up to this point, and this could really go either way. The offense of Brock Lesnar is working well right now. Very, very painful hold here. What's he going to do? Watch it.
And he powers out.
Looks like he's starting to sweat now. He's really going to need to create some space for himself.
I tell you, we knew this was going to be a close affair, but I don't think we expected it to be this tight. What a...
Lesnar makes the cover. And a kick out, much to nobody's surprise.
Right, this guy's resilient. He's not even beat down yet.
You can't teach heart. Believe me when I tell you this guy is filled with it. Great reversal. More and more damage inflicted with each belly-to-belly here.
Yeah, those suplexes are vicious.
This is a wreck. He's moving like an uncaged animal.
No lie, he's wild in there. The reversal from Goldberg.
And he fails to connect with anything that time.
Man, that was some miss, all right. I can feel the breeze all the way over here.
Just making his presence felt there. I don't remember the last time he executed that maneuver.
Cole, I got to tell you, he's obviously hoping to end it quickly.
Can you believe, King, this battle's not over yet?
Yeah, but many more of those, and it will be.
Can you believe the endurance of this guy? Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight?
An elbow.
Well, I've never seen him do that before. What's the next move for Goldberg to turn things around quickly to remain in this thing?
Yeah, he's got him down, Cole. Is this it?
And the shoulders up now. That's a kick out.
Nice.
He simply refuses to stay down. The thing about Brock Lesnar, and Jerry, you touched on this earlier, the man literally sends chills throughout capacity crowds. Sports entertainment has never seen a man like Brock Lesnar before and probably never will again.
Well, Michael, I couldn't agree with you more. Brock Lesnar is a frightening individual. All you have to do is look at him. That's it. If you want to be scared out of your shoes, just take a look at Brock Lesnar. That's known in the locker room and the audience. Oh, look at this. He's hurting. He's hurt bad.
At this point, his confidence has to be at zero.
You know what? I wish he'd just stay in the ring and fight like a man.
Oh, wow. Who would have thought this match would be as evenly contested as it is?
Good Lord, that wasn't even close.
So that's what it's like being so far off the mark. When he gets going like this, there are few better.
And again, the mind games are played.
Goldberg wins. Goldberg wins.
Here's your winner, Goldberg.
Goldberg's a former World Heavyweight Champion in WCW and WWE. The former NFL defensive lineman is always hunting for new victims. An opponent must fear the spear. And remember that Goldberg's question is always, who's next?
Yeah, who's next to feel the spear? Well, that'll be a lot of attitude then, because look at the size of those ears. The time for talk is over and done with. Let's give the people what they came for.
Both these superstars are going to find out about themselves real quick.
You know, it's nights like this that keeps me coming back to the WWE for more and more and more.
Jerry the King Lawler, your Hall of Fame career saw many battles.
He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And he escapes the hold.
He's certainly showing us something new from his repertoire.
That's cool. I like new stuff. And now, Goldberg pushing forward. Cole. I gotta tell you, I've seen some monsters during my time in this business, but none like Brock Lesnar. I think that goes for the audience, too. He just sends chills through everybody.
Oh, check that out. We have a first here this evening.
And that was awesome.
He's starting to stagger a bit. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
This guy's fine. Don't worry about him.
And on top of that, John, these two guys couldn't be any more evenly matched at this point.
He wants no part of the outside.
And I don't blame him. Nothing good ever happens outside the ring.
The thing about Brock Lesnar, and Jerry, you touched on this earlier, the man literally sends chills throughout capacity crowds. Sports entertainment has never seen a man like Brock Lesnar before, and probably never will again.
Well, Michael, I couldn't agree with you more. Brock Lesnar is a frightening individual. All you have to do is look at him. That's it. If you want to be scared out of your shoes, just take a look at Brock Lesnar. That's known in the locker room and the audience.
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow.
That may be felt for a lifetime. The reversal from Goldberg.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future.
He plants him down with authority.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
No kidding. Where else but in the WWE are you going to see something like that?
Better watch out. Goldberg is fired up now.
Yeah, anything can happen now.
The offense of Brock Lesnar is working well right now. Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here.
Perhaps. It's happening, Cole, right before your very eyes. The reversal from Goldberg.
Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Michael, we're going to see what this guy is made of.
I couldn't have said it better myself, which is a little scary considering it came from your mouth, JBL.
Where does Goldberg find the strength to be able to keep fighting?
This is not where he wants to be right now, guys. My God, his body's been through hell, and his ribs have bore the brunt of the attack.
Very, very painful hold here. What's he going to do? Watch it.
And he powers out.
He's too busy bragging and boasting than battling in this matchup.
What an offensive show by Brock Lesnar.
When you're as big and powerful as Brock Lesnar, I don't think anybody's going to object to a little posturing.
How can he walk? His leg has been beaten and battered. It must be seriously injured.
Yeah, this guy's going to need some medical attention.
He gets out of trouble there.
Oh, man. Hurting the ribs and the lower back. That just takes all of the power out of him.
And just like that, this move is leading the charge.
Yeah, charge.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
And these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Just trying to goad his opponent into making a mistake here.
Careful what you wish for. It can get real ugly outside the ring.
And these guys are real ugly.
Oh, Brock Lesnar saw that one coming.
The reversal from Goldberg.
Another shot for good measure. This is when you know you'll pull out anything you need in order to put away your opponent for good.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Goldberg sways the match his way here.
6.
And the ref continues to draw closer to the count of 10.
8.
Taking a bit of a beating so far, but nothing that can't be overcome. Stalling tactics are just